Welcome back to the show. Let me apologize right up front for this next review. Some of these names are, well, they're tricky, but I'll get through them as best I can. The name of the movie is Inhuman Kiss, The Last Breath 2. Now, before I get into the review, let me say that as a bona fide film critic, I must respect the cultures of other nations, especially when doing a review on a foreign film. And believe me, I watch an awful lot of foreign films in the course of a month. This is not to say that all cultures are equal. Not saying that. And I'm not saying that there is any culture that is better than ours right here in America. I am not saying that. I am saying that different cultures approach subject matters differently, and you have to be a little bit aware of that before you can, give kind of an opinion of a movie where these things. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about here. In this movie, there are very odd and insidious creatures who spring forth from people, and it's part of the culture. It's accepted. Right now we're in the studio, and if something monstrous burst out of Dave running the camera, it'd be like a scene from Alien or something. But these people are all okay with this in Indonesia, and they accept it as part of their lives. So all of that brings us to the Krasu. It is a demonic, disembodied head with its organs streaming by entrails from its neck. Now, when you fall in love with a woman, and she is a Krasu, the relationship becomes quite intense. I'm sure there are some viewers right now shaking their head thinking they have this problem. Sao is the Krasu, and she is played by Chiana McClory. Cloud, and here we go with the names, is Kristan Pimblusongram. I hope I did that justice. And he is madly in love with Sao, and vice versa. Cloud has the ability to heal, but even his powers may not be powerful enough to harness the Krasu. Now, to complicate this love affair even more, the Krasu has a natural enemy in the demon spirit world, and that is the Krahong. In order to survive, the Krahong must eat the heart of the Krasu. You can see where the conflict is coming. Caught in the middle of this supernatural conflict is Sao's father, Anan, who is played by Bambihat Travansiri. And he is helped by Father Augustine, who is played by Joe Cummings. I have no problem with that name. I don't know how I think he's the token white guy in the story, and they threw him in there. Say, if these names and these monsters haven't confused you, perhaps we can clarify everything a little better by going back in time once again to the early Cretaceous and checking in with Rex Reel.
This movie takes place some 30 years after the story in the first Inhuman Kiss movie. Audiences in Indonesia thought the sequel paralleled the original greatly and were disappointed with the endeavor. However, if you did not watch the first film, most of this movie will appear fresh and innovative. Editor Harin Pasongai miscues, and the entire first hour of Inhuman Kiss is monotonous and cumbersome. Director Panghang Korn Panchanpum picks up the pace considerably in the second hour. Not a bad view if this is the first time you are introduced to these creatures.
Oh my God!
My name is Cloud.
Strange name. Anyway, I'm Sal.
Why did you hurt it? It's harmless.
It's just an animal. We are humans.
Sal's condition is critical.
Are you absolutely certain she never missed a dose?
Not even once.
The medicine is insufficient to cure her now.
You're not scared?
No, not at all.
I have something inside me.
Pan is the only person who can catch this monster from a fairy tale. Since I found out that my daughter is a Krasu, I haven't had one good night's sleep.
Does it hurt when you change?
Let me try something.
I don't know if the procedure will cure you.
But what if it kills you?